Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Ms. Rika Darwati, PhD and audience. Education is means to build the progress of a society or a country. Currently, education in Indonesia is still very far behind other developed countries. Based on data published by CEO World, Indonesia received a score of 46.4 out of 100 and is ranked 70 globally. Meanwhile, based on the World Population Review, in 2021, Indonesia is ranked 54 out of 78 countries, while in 2022, it will drop to minus 55 out of 73 countries. Therefore, to realize one of the visions and ideal condition for Indonesian education, the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Kemendikbudristek 2022 launched an independent learning program where students can have various learning resources and educational media, including digital technology. According to research by Agustina et al. In 2013, the process of learning chemistry is still conventional. This makes it difficult for students to learn abstract chemical concepts, especially in the matter of hydrocarbon compounds. Therefore, Metaverse and Augmented reality technology are the right choice because they can create an environment for virtual teaching and learning simulation where student and teacher can interact easily.
Is proud to introduce the ARCHEMIST application, which is an interactive educational application about hydrocarbon compounds based on virtual metaverse integrated with augmented reality as an effort to improve the 2030 SDGs. As for the first, ARCHEMIST as a design and working mechanism. The second is an educational application based on virtual metaverse integrated with augmented reality in enhancing SDGs 30. The theoretical benefit of NINAT as a form of scientific contribution in the concentration of education. For students to help understand hydrocarbon material through interactive educational application based on virtual metaverse integrated augmented reality, and for researchers to improve skill in designing, managing, and collaborating in the development of interactive educational application about hydrocarbon compounds based on virtual metaverse integrated augmented reality. Hydrocarbons are simple carbon compounds because they only consist of two elements, namely carbon and hydrogen. According to Nisa et al. 2022, virtual metaverse is a design created to combine the real world and the digital world as a virtual space version of the Internet. According to Rusnandi et al. 2016, AR has the same function as the virtual metaverse, namely combining 3D objects into the real world. In the world of education, AR can help students understand the material of hydrocarbon compounds by making design in the form of educational application. This educational application is not only entertainment but also support educational technology and makes the learning process much better.
In making application using Android-based augmented reality, there are the four stages that must be carried out are making marker, making 3D object of hydrocarbon compound, making augmented reality, and compiling application. The first stage is making marker. Marker creation is done by uploading images taken from images that have been made by the author in the form of JPG or PNG extension to the Qualcomm Fourier website to be generated as a basic tracking marker or marker that can be tracked and detected by an Android camera. Then the image is generated, downloaded in the form of the Unity package extension, then imported into Unity 3D to be processed with existing three-dimensional object. The second stage is making 3D object of hydrocarbon compound. Making three-dimensional shape or chemical compound object is made using Blender. After the three-dimensional object is created, the next step is to save the object in the form of FBX or Blend extension that can already be used on Unity 5.3 onward. Then the object was imported into Unity to be placed above the marker. The third stage is making augmented reality. When creating an application, object with the extension Blend or FBX, a marker with the extension Unity package must be imported into Unity before importing the Qualcomm Fourier SDK first, so that marker can be included into Unity. Then in the imported Fourier package, we insert the prefabs into the scan in the form of an AR camera and image target. Insert the 3D object into the target image, then attach it with the appropriate marker. The fourth stage is compile application. After the application is finished, the next step is to compile the application with Unity with the APK extension so that it can run on the Android device. To be able to do this, make sure the Android SDK has been installed first. ARCHEMIST is an application system designed to make it easier for primary users, including senior high school students, to study chemistry, especially in hydrocarbon materials. This application is inspired by the development of the latest technological advancement in the world of education, namely the implementation of augmented reality and the Metaverse world. The ARCHEMIST application comes with a modern and attractive appearance and can be installed and accessed directly via Android. When you open the ARCHEMIST application, a display menu appears as shown in the following slide, which consists of the play menu, information, and credits. In the play section, a menu of Alkent, and Icon will appear. The information menu will display instructions for using the application.
The advantage of the developed ARCHEMIST application are: the first is to improve student creative and critical thinking skills. Therefore, ARCHEMIST is here as an Android-based application that can increase student understanding of hydrocarbon compound. Second, can be accessed using Android gadget, as we know that we cannot be separated from technology. So ARCHEMIST is the right solution because it can be accessed easily using the Android or gadget that we have. Third, modern display themes and colors according to the taste of the millennial generation, with yellow and red dominating. Give a cheerful impression and enthusiasm for student learning to understand the material of hydrocarbon compound easily using the ARCHEMIST application. Fourth, equipped with interesting picture, make the reader not easily bored and increase student interest in learning. The latter, the existence of interesting feature makes it easier for students to understand the material of hydrocarbon compound with a 3D structure view. Based on the research design that we have made, it can be concluded that the ARCHEMIST application is an educational application that is used to overcome student difficulties in studying chemistry, especially in hydrocarbon material. This educational application is based on virtual metaverse and augmented reality art, which can improve SDGs 2030, especially in the field of interactive education-based education. That's enough presentation from us. Sorry for any shortcomings. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.